We left home with no hotel, no real plan, and no idea where we were gonna sleep. We drove to Matsumoto, went for a hike in Kamikochi, and survived the trail with absolutely no bear bell. But the day wasn't over yet, so welcome to episode 2. After Kamikochi, we got back in the car and decided to find somewhere to rest for a bit. Okay, now we're back in the car. Can you tell me where we're going?
Norikura Kogen.
And somehow we ended up at this little cafe called Local Food Cafe Ichinohi. Literally in the middle of nowhere. It's surrounded by the mountains and the huge open fields of Norikura. And there are actually a bunch of walking and hiking trails around here too. And now we have arrived at the place. Apparently it's a park. Oh. Looks nice. After the cafe, we got back on the road and kept driving. But at this point, we were so sleepy. We just found a safe spot to pull over and took a little roadside nap. After we woke up, our next stop was Hida Great Limestone Cave. The drive up to the parking area was so packed. But once we finally got there were a few little food stalls and shops around, and even some fish to look at. We went to get our tickets and finally headed into the cave. The moment we stepped inside, it was so much cooler than outside. The temperature inside stays around 12 to 13 degrees Celsius year-round. The cave is about 800 meters long, and it's filled with all these beautiful limestone formations that have slowly formed over a very, very long time. One of the coolest things about this cave is something called helictites. Unlike normal stalactites that just grow downward, these ones twist and curve in different directions. And apparently, this is the only limestone cave in Japan where you can see them. The deeper we walked in, the more interesting it got. There were stalactites hanging from the ceiling, water dripping everywhere, and all these weirdly shaped rocks. The cave's cool, stable temperature is also perfect for storing liquor, so they keep bottles aging underground here too. It honestly felt like walking into a completely different world. I'm not gonna lie, after a while I started getting a little anxious. The cave felt really long, and there were quite a few narrow sections where the walls felt a little too close for comfort. When we came out of the cave, we could see the mountain from the outside, and it just looked like a normal mountain. It's kind of crazy knowing there's this massive cave inside. And right by the exit, they were selling salt grilled fish on a stick, which I love. So obviously I had to get one. Then as we were walking back towards the car park, we passed this tank full of fish and realized, oh, these are literally the fish I just ate. I even saw one of them pooping. After that, we drove to Takayama to find some snacks and eventually get dinner. ไปไหนคะ? ไปไหน?
Eating Hida beef.
Okay, let's go. And honestly, I loved Takayama. The old streets were so quaint and pretty, and there was food everywhere, so we basically just walked around and ate whatever looked good. Of course, I had to get more Hida beef, and this place was so good. I like kimchi. I like kimchi.
Chase the sun. The day was great, we made it.
Somehow we found this sushi place and they had 2 seats left. And it turned out this place claims to be the original creator of Hida beef sushi. The chef looked like he'd been making sushi for about 80 years, and the beef sushi, so good. By the time we finished dinner, the sun was already starting to set, so we got back in the car and continued our journey. But after everything we did that day, we were exhausted. So unlike last night, we decided that we actually needed a proper bed. Like I said, it was summer holiday, so most places were already fully booked. But somehow we found this place called Mini Mongol. It's a Mongolian-style accommodation, and apparently the yurts were actually built by people from Mongolia. So we thought, why not? Let's sleep there tonight. By the time we arrived, it was already completely dark, so there wasn't really much we could see. In episode 3, I'll show you guys what this place actually looks like, and of course, where we're heading next on this unplanned road trip. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in episode 3.
ตอนนี้เราก็อยู่ที่พักแล้วนะจ๊ะง่วงมากเดี๋ยววันนี้ฉันยอมแพ้ฉันไม่นอนบนรถแล้วเพราะว่าฉันปวดหลังฉันปวดขาแล้วก็ฉันตื่นเช้ามากเมื่อเช้าแล้วก็ไปเดินไกลมากก็ไม่ไกลเท่าไหร่แต่ก็โอเคแต่ว่าปัญหาคือมันตื่นเช้าแล้วฉันง่วงฉันเหนื่อยฉันอยากนอนแบบนอนก็เลยตัดสินใจโอเควันนี้ยอมแพ้ก่อนพรุ่งนี้เอาใหม่พรุ่งนี้เราจะไปพิพิธภัณฑ์ไดโนเสาร์ที่โคตรใหญ่อาจจะคนเยอะมากคิดว่าก็น่าจะคนเยอะมากเดี๋ยวเราไปดูกันส่วนวันนี้ฉันขอไปนอนก่อนไม่ไหวแล้วจ้า